The time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
While Liverpool are trying to slow the game down a little bit, Everton have their tails up and will be looking to press on that goal they just scored. Liverpool, of course, will be looking to try and do the opposite. They'll try and want to kill the game off. But Leighton Baines has just pinched Derek Kuyt there. And what can Everton do with this now? Phil Neville looks to have moved into midfield. And he's just we just played in Andrew Johnson there. A great ball in from Hosemi. Andrew Johnson again playing playmaker. It's gone across the way to Mikel Arteta. It's a scramble, and Tim Cahill puts it away. Chaos in the Liverpool defence. And Tim Cahill is the one to put it away. The Goodison Park natives have erupted here as they've come back from 2-0 down to potentially rescue a point here. The goal will stand, despite some protestations from the Liverpool players. Very much a carbon copy of the protest scene from the Everton players when Torres scored the second goal of the game. There's still a chance to win this for Liverpool here. But that corner comes to nothing from Sissoko, overhit, and comes all the way out to Lucas Leiva near the halfway line. What will Liverpool do here? Again, trying to take the sting out of the game, going back to Pepe Reina, who immediately changes tack. Liverpool look a bit short on ideas here at the moment. Momo Sissoko looking to find Xabi Alonso, who's found space. Oh, but Anderson Silva has lost the ball in a crucial position, and Dirk Kuyt has scored. Anderson Silva, what have you done? What some very poor play from the one of the new Evertonians in the team. And if one person you don't want to show the ball to is Xabi Alonso, just does not clear the ball in time, and he finds Dirk Kuyt in space, and Tim Howard can't react in time, and Liverpool might have stolen this one from their Merseyside rivals. What a game we've been having here at Goodison Park. Drama from start to finish, and Everton now trying to frantically get this ball back. Anderson Silva with a very poor tackle on Dirk Kuyt there, and after giving the ball away, has now been sent off for Everton. An absolutely disastrous game for Anderson Silva. And to punish Everton further, Momo Sissoko scores from the corner, whipped in by Marcelo. Everton down to 10 men and now down 2 goals. What a dramatic Merseyside derby we've had here. And Liverpool, despite all the pressure, despite all the panic and anxiety earlier on, will now leave Goodison Park with 3 massive points for their season. And that is full time. A dejected David Moyes looks on as his Everton team trundle off the pitch, with the jubilant Liverpool fans in the away side now looking delirious after that game. What a breathtaking game of football. And for David Moyes, he had a lot to consider, especially with the fate of Anderson Silva, only in the team recently. But I don't think after this one we'll be seeing much of him. And full time.
What a fucking game that was.
I hope you saved that one, Dave.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That was a derby. That was a derby.
A derby was had by all.
Especially the red card, because you can't have a Merseyside derby without a red card. Who's getting sent off?
Is Ivan as that? What a bad decision it was to put him on. Wasn't it it's just
yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
He is going to be vilified on Merseyside now tomorrow. The Sunday papers are going to have a field day.
Like this is the day. This is the time before social media.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
fucking god, it's a good thing because imagine like you gave away you lost the ball in your own box to one of the best midfielders in the world, and then a couple of minutes later you slide tackle the guy who scored that goal at a complete and utter spite. Yeah, sorry mate, but there's no fucking sympathy in this room. No chance. Not fucking happening. Alrighty.
Huh.
Right. Where are we at now? Okay, so let's time warp our way back in. Actually, Dave, you'll be taking this because you're going to be doing the comms on this one. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Ralph Hasenhüttl looks to be in the running for the Fulham job.
Uh, considering he's still playing, I think that's a database pulling tricks on you. But Dave, do you know when we were saying that Derby County were going to do us a favor there?
Yeah.
Look at the results.
Hold on. Just just hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
No, they did not just get a point from United.
They just did. Yep. That's exactly
Holy
what they've done.
shit.
Yep.
Now, Reading hammering Newcastle 6-0 after they come off a win of beating Arsenal. That's even worse consistency.
There are going to be words had around the ground at the moment. Fair to say. Okay.
Man United won over the Derby County. Look at them. Beautiful people.
In fairness, now, right? Like they did lose Johnny Evans, so they were down to 10 men, obviously due to some sort of Mourinho shenanigan. So
It's fine.
yeah, we can live with that. Yeah. Right. So
He's still scouting Kevin Doyle.
um, again,
He's the second highest goal scorer in the league.
he is. I mean, like again, he will be an option if we find a reason to get him. Basically, like the kind of wouldn't say the issue I have at the moment is pure. It's solely because like I can't get players out the door quick enough. You know,
Fair.
sounds callous, I know, but that is literally the truth. Um, so like so that's my kind of central problem at the minute. You know, and that's where I've been going wrong. You know, now there we go. That's more like it. Okay. I noticed I had to re fucking jig my tactics after trying out a 4-3-3, and I knew something was off with the last game. You know, kind of way just not creating enough chances. So this is a lot better now. So okay, right.
I'm just having a look at the managers who are currently available.
Hmm.
Some interesting names in there
Including Sir Alex.
who I am tempted to put in charge of Fulham, to be fair.
I've heard his name come up with Fulham. I was like, okay, if he can get Fulham to survive after one game in the first 15 games, he is officially the greatest manager who's ever lived. Like
They've got 1 point in 15 games. 1 point.
that's remarkable. All right, then here we go.
52 goals scored against them.
Hmm. Like that's pretty fucking bad, no matter which way you cut it. Right, here we go. I mean, it's quite a significant gap between the two teams here. But like I said, a win
Yeah.
here now will put me a point behind United. So let's see.
Yep. A win here will put you a point behind on that chase that we are aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, it put me closer to United as well, to be fair.
Yep. I mean, it worked, didn't it?
Keep the Derby. I'm just going to give Fulham 200 million quid and put Alex Ferguson in charge.
But Hamid Al Fayed's last fucking his
Let's just
dying
go.
wish.
Like, let's give them 200 million quid in their transfer budget, put Alex Ferguson in charge, and see how they do.
Okay, who's the
I mean, we're
transfer?
probably
Hang on.
fucking ourselves over.
Yeah, in
So,
fairness.
John Obi Mikel, the ball in towards Drogba. Away by Huth and not out of the danger yet. And it's just over the bar. Good attack by Chelsea. And you have to admit, they have been missing Mikael Ballack in the last few games. You really are missing Ballack. I don't know how he's made that much of an like. I don't know how he's that much of a miss, given you what you've got. But my God, you can
13
see
goals
the
this
fucking.
season, Dave.
Oh,
13 goals. Like,
you can see
he
the
normally opened the
difference.
scoring for us.
O'Neill now for Middlesbrough. Getting the ball nicked away from his feet. Mikel. Sean Wright Phillips. Yeah, there's plenty of space. Can he give Chelsea the lead? Wright Phillips going on his own. It's a wonderful solo goal for Sean Wright Phillips. The
What a
Chelsea
man.
youngster really is having some season, and he can be proud of that goal as Chelsea take the lead on 37 minutes. Mark Schwarzer had no chance.
Yeah, it's a great run from Sean Wright Phillips. It looks like he's overcooked it initially, but just the raw pace that he has and his low center of gravity was exactly what he needed to get past that Middlesbrough defense. Quality stuff there from Wright Phillips, and a goal. You have to say Chelsea probably needed at this moment in time.
Almost half time.
It is indeed halftime.
Can't see it conceding, to be fair.
No, at least the consolation with the tackle setup is that we are defensively quite good. So that is a start. Okay. All right, let's try and put this game to bed.
Let's do it.
Yep. Here we go again.
Now Maluda. Back to Ashley Cole. Now Makaleli. Obviously in the latter years in a Chelsea shirt, but doesn't matter. And drop.
Handle. I was making subs.
He's making three subs.
Mm-hmm.
Now Huth for Middlesbrough. Shockey. Middlesbrough are really struggling to get in any way forward. Just that press from Chelsea. Really difficult to get around. It's such an intimidating press from Chelsea. And again, there you go. The mistakes happen. Right, Phillips into Shevchenko
Oh,
on his
wow.
right foot. He's not had a look in with the form Didier Drogba's been in, but when you get your chance, you take it, and that's what he's done. Right, Phillips had a goal, and now he's got an assist. But ultimately, Middlesbrough forced into the mistakes, and it's Shevchenko's gain.
Yeah, that's absolute quality from the Ukrainian. Like you said, he did he drop in the form that he's in. It's hard for him to get starts, but when he does, he needs to be clinical, and that's exact proof of it. Phenomenal stuff from Shevchenko.
Catamol. And a rare attack here from Middlesbrough. Arca. Oh, it's a good move, but he's
No.
blasted it miles wide and over the bar. Suppose you need that bit of quality to finish those opportunities off.
Yeah, unfortunately, going up against a Chelsea side as good as this, you need to be perfect from start to finish, and unfortunately, that was far from it. Ooh, 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 ooh. You haven't cleared it.
And it's
Oh, there we
in. It's
go.
Solomon Kalou. And that'll be the final nail in the coffin at the Riverside. The fans are already starting to pile out of the stadium. They know it's over. It's on 70 minutes, and Solomon Kalou gets the third for Chelsea.
Yeah, there's a slight worry amongst the Chelsea fans that he wouldn't be able to replace Michael Ballack there, but you have to say John O'Malley Mikel really has passed this audition today. That's the second assist of the season of the day, and the delivery from the corner was absolutely phenomenal. Found Solomon Kalou first up, and you have to say game setting match here for Chelsea.
And the corner here for Middlesbrough. Taylor stands over it, and Tunchai is on the edge of the area. He's been known for a goal. Tunchai with a right-footed finish. And will that be somewhat of a consolation, or will it be a comeback on the cards for Middlesbrough? Straight off the training ground, Tunchai completely in acres of space on the edge of the area and gets one back from Middlesbrough.
Yeah, a really smart set piece there from Middlesbrough. Gareth Southgate, known for his set pieces, and really has given Middlesbrough something to cling on to here for the rest of the game, and Chelsea hopefully something to worry about.
Free kick here, taken by Ashley Cole into Shevchenko. Chance for a second here, not in doubt.
Oh,
Shevchenko, similar position, right foot, kills the game off completely. And Chelsea with 3 points now, only 1 point behind Manchester United in that top spot. But what a game it's been for Shevchenko.
yeah, this is different class from Chelsea. A lot of other teams would have scored, conceded with that goal being scored by Tunchai, would have crumbled, would have lost a little bit of confidence, but none of that stuff today. It's been a ruthless performance from Chelsea and back to winning ways and game on Manchester United. Full time.
Full time here at the Riverside Stadium, and Chelsea take all 3 points back down the road to London. But the biggest talking point from this result is the result from earlier today when Derby held Manchester United to a draw and now puts Chelsea firmly in that driving seat to put the pressure on Jose Mourinho's Manchester United. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next weekend as the Champions League is midweek, but we'll see you back on Sky Sports next Saturday.
Lovely stuff. Well done, Dave.
Grazie. I now have Shakhtar Donetsk at the Arena Lviv in Ukraine.
Well, I have a cheeky trip to Bremen to prepare for now, so
Ooh,
that's my next assignment.
Kevin De Bruyne country.
Yes, well, I don't think he was here yet. This is more Diego country at the moment, so
Diego.
so or if you prefer per Mertesacker country,
Yeah, true.
because he was literally a child at this point. Okay,
Champion League.
yeah, so
Yeah, so Shakhtar have to win
hmm.
and Toulouse have to win to fuck me right over going into
Well,
the going in. I can still, yeah. So this is the final match,
hmm.
and if I lose to Shakhtar, I drop the second, and if Toulouse beats Sevilla, I'm knocked out of the Champions League completely.
So, so the crack here with my group then is it's actually a similar situation where Werder Bremen can't get through to the next round because the goal difference is shit, and they're not gonna catch the top two, which is ourselves and Lazio. But
Fair.
if they take points off us, that opens the door then for Porto should they beat Lazio. So basically, Lazio needs to shit the bed to let Porto in, and then for us to lose to Werder Bremen, essentially. So it's not a done deal, is what I would say. Oh, what? Oh, look at this.
Middlesbrough have lost their manager as Gareth Southgate has been relieved of his duties as Middlesbrough manager.
Fucking hell.
Claude
We are the
Puel
P45.
is in the chase, as is Oliver Glasner, oddly. Paulo Sousa is also in the chase for the manager's position at the Riverside. So another victim of Chelsea's sack hammer, for lack of a better term.
I was about to say is like we're like the fucking Grim Reaper just go around taking names, like fucking terrible, isn't it? A bit of club news for us. Frank Lampard has signed a new 3-year contract with Chelsea, which is a great way of saying fuck off and leave us alone. To anyone to whom must I speak to? Fuck off and leave us alone.
Yeah. So a hat trick and a 10.0 rating for 20-year-old Shane Long in the game against Newcastle.
We did have hopes and dreams of a good Irish
We
team at one
did.
point,
We
Dave,
had
didn't we?
Kevin Doyle,
Didn't
we
we?
had Shane Long, we had Noel and
Nolan
and
Shane
Stephen
Hunt.
Hunt.
Stephen Hunt, that's right, yeah.
Jesus Christ, we had it all, and all from Reading.
Yeah. It's insane, isn't it? Like,
I mean, Noel Hunt, the biggest thing he ever did was try to claim Robbie Keane goal.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing he ever did for his country. He was trying to steal a goal from Robbie Keane.
I mean, I've heard of worse claims to fame, to be fair, but still not fucking great.
Torino. Right, hold on. We have a bit of news coming to Sky Sports now, as a deal has been agreed between Liverpool and Lyon's Sydney Govou for £7 million, 6.89 million to be exact, from Olympique Lyonnais. So they will sign Sydney Govou, and he will join as the window opens, along with Robbie Keane. And who else have Liverpool signed? Alexandra Pato is also going on loan to Liverpool for 6 months, which means all of the eyes will be on Liverpool in the January transfer window, because that means where there's comings, there is indeed going to have to be players leaving Anfield, and that will be the speculation of the entire media outlet. So we'll see what happens there, and of course, all of your transfer news will be right here on Sky Sports.
I'll hopefully have some news of my own very soon. We shall see.
Sydney Govou, oui, oui. Legendary French winger Sydney Govou.
As well, there's an article here saying Jose Mourinho has been warned by the FA for his comments after Johnny Evans sending off. It's like, let me just Google that headline to see how many times that's fucking happened.
True to life, Jonathan. This save is true
Tell
to
you,
fucking life.
that's fucking, isn't that fucking spot on, isn't it?
We have speculation coming out of the camp, and it is indeed back to Anfield. Real Madrid have officially declared their interest for Steven Gerrard of Liverpool, and are thought to be offering 51 million plus add-ons to take the 27-year-old midfielder to the Bernabeu, and we will keep you up to date as that progresses. And on another note, they can fuck off kindly, as they won't be taking Steven Gerrard to the Bernabeu. Why am I? Oh, I'm being offered a 17-year-old Tony Kroos for loan.
Interesting. That wouldn't be the worst shout in the world, would
I'm
it?
not going to take him because he's a Coca-Cola Championship standard player at the minute. But hey ho, we will keep an eye on him for the future.
I mean, if that means he's
Potential.
going to end up like on loan at somewhere like Middlesbrough, I think that would just be objectively hilarious. Like,
Right, Arbeloa wants to go out on loan. That's fine. I don't mind that, Alvaro, because I'm not using you, so you might as well go on loan.
see.
Liverpool's under 18s have qualified for the Champions League. Well, the UEFA Youth League knockout stages. So well done to the under-18s. However,
Hmm.
it is Moi and Shakhtar Donetsk. Now
Indeed.
this is where it gets tasty because this is the biggest game of the season so far.
Indeed.
This is gonna be huge. Alonso,
Yeah.
Mascherano, Gerrard, Tout, Torres, Babel, Risa, Hupia, Carragher, Finnan, and Reina.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just even looking here now. So your match, your group is pretty much the main event
Yep.
because United have qualified. Group A is already settled. Just really a matter of who finishes top of that group, really. United are through, so Villarreal might get knocked out, but Dinamo Bucharest, that'll be a shock. Group C, yeah, that's all to play for, in that sense. So you should qualify from that, but again, the away trip to Ukraine is a bit tricky. I'm just looking at Group D actually. Inter are definitely true, but Rangers currently pipping Bayern Munich. That would be a bit of a shock.
Massive shock. Massive shock.
Yeah. So that I
Right.
think will be the narrative for my coverage tonight. So we shall see.
Right, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
let's do
go.
this.
Shakhtar, Donetsk, Liverpool, in Lviv. Let's go.
Let's do this. And welcome back, everyone, to this Let's Soccer special here as we have just kicked off in the Champions League, the final match day tonight and tomorrow night. We are dealing with groups A to D tonight, with Liverpool featuring as well as Manchester United. Manchester United, of course, their fate is already sealed. They're top of Group B, but Liverpool, not so much. They have a very tricky assignment away in Ukraine tonight as they are looking to try and secure their ticket into the last 16 of the Champions League. It is not set in stone, of course. They will be they are top of the group, but a slip up in Ukraine opens the door for Toulouse to usurp them. And Dave Armstrong is watching that match for us at the moment. Opening sparring so far, Dave. Has there been any sign so far that Liverpool
Oh,
are?
it's been like a carbon copy of the Everton game. Liverpool just bringing the pressure on themselves, and Reina's already had two big saves to make here in the first 5 minutes. A corner, currently second corner to Shakhtar, aimed at Chigrinsky. Mascherano gets it away, but again, it goes out to Kushar, and they're immediately back under pressure. So similar to the Everton game, it looks like they're soaking everything up until they can go on the attack and launch it. Here's Risa, launched it in towards Gerard. Chigrinsky's there again. Only comes out as far as Alonso, though, so don't go anywhere. This is still, oh, that's poor from Alonso, but finished sparing his blushes there. Mascherano. Hang on a minute there, Jonathan, in the studio,
That's okay.
because this could be a big,
Ooh.
massive uh thing happening here in Aviv. It comes to nothing because Ryan Babel tried to just lay that ball in for Torres. Too much on it though, and it's into the hands of Piatov.
Yes, indeed. And like I said, it is very much subject to what happens here in the game. Group C very much could heat up or could just become a formality. With shocking Sevilla, the team looking to be eliminated from that group. They've had a very, very poor European campaign by their standards. And we are going
Goal!
to Donetsk. There has been a goal. Has Liverpool sustained that pressure, or have they broken through, Dave Armstrong?
They've broken through the wall of that Shakhtar defense, and it's all down to Dirk Kuyt. He cuts inside really well, but it's a ball that he puts across, and Torres very cleverly runs in to put Hubishman off that kind of dummy, lets it run through his feet, and Ryan Babel's there at the back post, flashes that into the back of the net, and Liverpool are in the lead, and for the moment, they're safe.
Yeah, they're safe without a win here now. In Donetsk will secure their qualification as top of Group C, which obviously will factor into
Goal!
their qualification later on. And again, it says Donetsk seems to be the place to be tonight. A second goal in just a matter of minutes, Dave Armstrong. Is there more drama, or has Liverpool done the double?
No, they're back at it again. It's a wonderful corner from Risa. Carragher just rises above them all, puts it past Piatov. It's a wonderful header, but straight off the training ground. Set piece done absolutely spot on. Liverpool, 2 to the good in Donetsk, and we're not even a half an hour into the game.
Yeah, it's looking very comfortable now for Liverpool with that goal. Jamie Carragher doesn't score often, but when he does, they certainly do matter. And Liverpool now looking comfortable here away from home.
Goal!
And again, it looks like it's just going to keep getting better for Liverpool. You just see it there on the teleprompter, and your eyes are not deceiving you, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Armstrong, Jamie Carragher's on for a hat trick.
He's done it again. 5 minutes after he done it the first time, it's reset again, where Carragher's moves further to the near post because you can see that Piatov has one of his players covering the first post. So there's a gap there that Carragher can just head it into. And yes, you heard that right. Jamie Carragher is indeed on a hat trick here in Donetsk.
Well, like I said, Jamie Carragher seems to be like London buses. He only doesn't score that often.
Oh,
When he does, it's in twos and threes, it seems. And for Shakhtar Donetsk, they'll be wanting to stop this particular rot here. Liverpool very much dominating now at the moment. Massive goal, by the way, in Group D as Bayern Munich have taken the lead against AFC Ajax. Tony with that goal, Luca Tony with that goal that will at the moment put them second in that group ahead of Rangers. Rangers are currently at the San Siro at the moment, and they will be looking to try and form an upset against already qualified Inter Milan. But as things stand, Bayern Munich will be jumping ahead of them, and it'll be the UEFA Cup for Rangers as things stand. Manchester United have also taken the lead against Villarreal in a goal that will certainly confirm Villarreal's demotion to the UEFA Cup, as Dinamo Bucharest still currently in position to qualify in that group, which is certainly not the team that people would have picked before this competition, but that is, of course, the joy of the
oh, it's
Champions
another
League.
goal.
And speaking of the joy of the Champions League, it really cannot get any better for Liverpool right now. Dave Armstrong, I don't think they needed to worry going into this game because right now, Shakhtar Donetsk are sinking without a trace.
Oh, they're down. They're gone. There's no way of coming back from this. And it's again, it's the same as the Everton game, almost carbon copy. It's Carragher and Hupia who are in the 18-yard box with Hupia with a wonderful pull to the back post of Ryan Babel. He just catches Piatov completely out of place. Piatov's not expecting him to loop this over. And Ryan Babel beats his marker, just needs to nod it into the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal from Liverpool.